Okay, guys, rules of verbs. So, rule number one, when two or more subjects are joined by as well as like, unlike, besides, in addition to, with, together, with, along with, rather than, no less than, except, nothing but, the verb is used according to the first subject. पहले सब्जेक्ट की तरह वर्ब हमेशा यूज होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मोर men than one were absent yesterday. So पहला सब्जेक्ट. Nothing but the truth is immortal. So पहला सब्जेक्ट. When two or more subjects are connected with not only but also neither nor, either or, none but, the verb would be according to the nearest subject. For example, am I or he is to be rewarded. None but the leaders of our country is responsible for the present state of affairs. Right? Rule number three, and very commonly used and mistaken also. So rule number three states neither, either, none, anyone, each, every used as a pronoun or as an adjective should be followed by third person. Right? Third person follow hoga in case rule. When none is used with countable nouns, both singular and plural verbs are correct. But with uncountable nouns, singular verb is correct only. For example, none of the boys have done the homework. None of the work is completed. When each is used after the subject, the verb is plural. For example, we each have taken our bags. They each are honest. Right? Rule number four, when plural nouns explain specific amounts, some distance, quantity, time, period, as a whole, the verb should be singular. So as a whole, the verb is singular. For example, 4 miles are not a long distance. 200 rupees, large amount. 50 years ago, 500 rupees were lost. So in the similar sense, next is rule number 5. So what does the rule number 5 states? Rule number 5 says the expression many, a, and more than one should be followed by a singular noun. It should be followed by a singular noun and singular verb. Singular noun, singular verb से ये हमेशा follow होंगे. So the examples for them would be, we always use this sentence, many accidents have recently taken place. So many accidents have recently taken place, right? So what we have used the singular. Okay, next. More than one man. More than one man was absent. So more than one man was absent, right? Okay, next. The next would be rule number 6. Now, what does this rule states? Rule number 6 says, in a compound sentence, both auxiliary verbs and principal verbs should be mentioned separately. should be mentioned separately. If they differ, it should be mentioned separately if they differ in number, form, or the voice. Right? So what are we saying? We are saying in a compound sentence, both auxiliary verbs and principal verbs should be mentioned separately. अलग-अलग mention होने चाहिए. If they differ in number, form और voice. अगर वो अपने number, form और voice में differ करते हैं, अलग-अलग mention होते हैं, right? So हम क्या करेंगे in such sentences? One verb cannot act as for both the clauses. So एक verb दोनों clauses के लिए कभी भी sufficient नहीं है. So आपको separately उनको differ करना पड़ेगा, right? So one verb is not sufficient for both. So for example, if I say he has not and will not marry in near future. He has not and will not marry in near future. Right? Next example could be she is intelligent, but her sister is dull. ठीक है? So हमने अलग-अलग यूज किया. I did not and will not go there. Okay, so that was rule number 6. Next is rule number 7. Rule number 7. So what does the rule number 7 says? The inverted form of the verb is used in, हम कहां यूज करते हैं inverted form of the verb? When the sentence is introduced by the verb. जो भी हम सेंटेंस की बात करते हैं जब वो वर्ब से इंट्रोडक्शन होती है, by the adverb, sorry. So when the sentence is introduced by the adverb उसको इंट्रोड्यूस करता है. या what do we say? When the verb is meant to express the wish or prayer. वर्ब जब भी हम एक्सप्रेस करते हैं किस लिए, विश या प्रेयर के लिए, उस टाइम पे हम इन्वर्टेड फॉर्म ही यूज करते हैं. सो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई से say I'm giving a wish, I'm saying may you succeed in life. So I have made a wish, right? So verb is meant to express a wish or prayer. Next example could be no sooner did she arrive than she started laughing. No sooner did she arrive than she started laughing. Right? This was rule number 7. Next is rule number 8. Now, what does the rule number 8 says? The verb in the following sentences is used in सिंगुलर फॉर्म. सो ये सेंटेंसेस हैं जिनमें हमेशा हम वर्ब को सिंगुलर फॉर्म में ही यूज करेंगे. ये कौन कौन से सेंटेंसेस हैं? When two singular nouns refer to the same person. Singular nouns जो है दो, they refer to the same person denoted by the article. So by I can also say by one article. So दो अलग अलग बंदे हैं but they are denoted by one article. उस टाइम पे हम सिंगुलर यूज करते हैं हमेशा, right? And point number B could be in certain phrases or idiomatic pair of words. So idiomatic pair of words मतलब वो words जिनमें idioms express होते हैं, जिनमें हम idioms की तरह pair of words express करते हैं. So idiomatic pair of words suggesting the same meaning. So वो वाले words जो same meaning express या suggest करते हैं, though they are not synonyms. They express the same meaning, but they are not synonyms, right? So, for example, I can say, what is the aim and object of this costly plan? So I can say, what is the aim and object of this costly plan? इस costly plan का क्या aim है और क्या object है? Okay. We can also say BREAD, bread and butter are sold here. Okay. Bread and butter. Bread and butter is difficult to get. Or I can use the word difficult to earn. Bread and butter is difficult to get or difficult to earn. No student and no teacher was present. No student and no teacher was present. We can also say time and tide. Wait for none. So ये phrases हैं, आपने सुनी होगी, time and tide, wait for none. We say slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race, right? So these are few of these sentences जिसको हम इस तरह से use करते हैं. Now before moving to the next, yes. So next is rule number 9. Now what does this rule says? The rule says when the sentence begins with it, जब भी कोई सेंटेंस it से शुरू होगा, the verb is according to the subject it. So जब भी कोई सेंटेंस इट से शुरू होगा उसका वर्ब विल बी एज पर द सब्जेक्ट इट. सो इट से उसका वर्ब डिसाइड होगा, राइट? जो भी हमारा सब्जेक्ट है वो इट से डिसाइड, जो भी इसका वर्ब होगा वो इट से डिसाइड होगा. Similarly, if I say in the case of a sentence beginning with there, जो भी कोई सेंटेंस there से शुरू होगा and interrogative or interrogative pronoun, the verb is according to the predicate, या जो उसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट होगा उसकी तरह उसका वर्ब डिफाइन करेगा. सो हमने क्या किया, हमने कहा व्हेन द सेंटेंस बिगिंस विद इट द वर्ब इज अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट इट, इट के हिसाब से होगा. In the case of sentence beginning with there and interrogative pronoun, the verb is according to the predicate or the complement. However, verb should not be used according to complement in other than these cases. So what we say is the verb should not be used, वर्ब कभी भी हम यूज नहीं करेंगे अकॉर्डिंग. द वर्ब शुड नॉट बी यूज्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू कॉम्प्लीमेंट इन अदर देन दीज केसेस. जो ये केसेस हैं इनको छोड़ के किसी और में हम यूज नहीं करेंगे. सो व्हाट आर द एग्जांपल्स दैट वी कैन गिव इन दीज केसेस? So the examples could be, I may say it is I who am helping you. मैं हूं जो आपकी मदद कर रहा है, जो आपकी हेल्प कर रहा है. So it is I who am helping you. What have the boys thought about this plan? बॉयज ने इस प्लान के बारे में क्या सोचा है? There lives a boy who is my best friend. There lives a boy who is my best friend. Right? So इस तरह से हम इन रूल्स को डिफाइन करते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज रूल नंबर 10. Rule number 10. So what does the rule number 10 says? Rule number 10 says a singular or a plural verb. A singular or a plural verb with the nouns in the following cases is used as per the sense that they convey. So हम हमेशा उनको उसी सेंस में यूज करते हैं जो सेंस वो, right? So we are saying a singular or a plural verb with the nouns in the following cases is used as per the sense that they convey. Right? So to understand these, let us first understand in case of a number. नंबर के केस में हम कैसे करते हैं? So हम करते हैं, for example we say a large number of boys were absent on account of bad weather. A large number of boys were absent on account of bad weather, right? We can also say the number of admissions have आना चाहिए ना, क्योंकि admissions है, right? यहां पे आएगा has gradually fallen. Okay, क्यों आएगा ये? Because singular or plural verb with the nouns in the following cases is used as per the sense that they convey. So sense क्या है? Admissions, इस कारण से. So admission, right? Next can be in case of, I can say, wages. So maybe I can use this sentence like the wages in India are quite meager. The wages in India are quite meager. बहुत थोड़ी होती हैं. Okay, so there is a statement: wages of sin is death. Wages of sin is death. Okay, this is a phrase. Wages of sin is death. हम लोग लिख सकते हैं means are more important than the ends. So means are more important than the ends, right? So wages के केस में variety, plenty, variety, plenty, etc. So in cases में हम कैसे लिखेंगे? Correct? A variety of books. A variety of books on the subject are available. A variety of books on the subject are available in the market. A variety of books on the subject are available in the market. Plenty of milk is available in Punjab. So plenty of milk is available in Punjab. A lot of guests were attending upon by the hosts. So बहुत सारे guests attend किए हैं by the hosts. I can also say 70% of our population is poor, though I am using a plural sentence. So if I am saying 70% of our population is poor, right? So 70% of our population is poor. So I can give you a note to it. क्या है? With percentage in the subject, the verb is singular. Percentage in the subject, the verb is singular. हमेशा. जब भी परसेंटेज सब्जेक्ट में होगा उसके साथ वर्ब सिंगुलर ही होगा, राइट? आई कैन ऑल्सो से a singular verb is used with कोई भी सिंगुलर वर्ब, हमेशा हम सिंगुलर वर्ब यूज करेंगे विद कलेक्टिव नाउन्स, बट कब? when they denote the unity, जब भी वो कोई यूनिटी को डिनोट करते हैं उस टाइम पे हम क्या डिनोट करेंगे? उस टाइम पे हम सिंगल वर्ब यूज करेंगे कलेक्टिव नाउन्स के लिए। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई कैन से अ पेयर ऑफ स्पेक्टिकल्स इज लॉस्ट, हालांकि पेयर ऑफ स्पेक्टिकल्स है बट इज लॉस्ट। अ सीरीज ऑफ मैचेस इज लाइकली टू बी प्लेड नेक्स्ट मंथ, सीरीज ऑफ मैचेस, एक मैच नहीं, एक से ज्यादा, it is likely to be placed next month, right? Next is rule 11. What does this rule 11 says? What does the rule number 11 says? The rule number 11 says it talks about unreal past, unreal, so वो past जो unreal है, जो real नहीं है। For example, wish, आप रिग्रेट करते हो, अनलाइकली कंडीशन, कोई ऐसी कंडीशन जो आपको नहीं लगता हो सकती है, फिर भी हो गई है वो, एंड कॉन्ट्ररी टू फैक्ट, contrary to fact statements, they are always expressed in we call it subjunctive, Junctive, we call it subjunctive mood। subjunctive mood कौन सा होता है? वो मूड जिसमें अनरियल पास्ट हो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम इसको एक्सप्रेस करते हैं और डिटेल में। इफ आई से subjunctive mood, फॉर एग्जाम्पल subjunctive mood कौन सा होता है? जिसमें हम प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन अगर एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, तो प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन जिसमें हम एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, सो किसी भी subjunctive mood में हम जब प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, वी में यूज, क्या यूज करेंगे हम? was या were। वी में यूज was, वी में यूज were, दोनों में से कोई भी एक चीज हम एक्सप्रेस करके यूज करते हैं। हालांकि were, इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? were जो है वो ज्यादा करेक्ट फॉर्म है, were is more in a correct form, right? So a subjunctive mood यानी कि प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन वाला जब भी कभी मूड हो तो उसमें हम was या were दोनों यूज कर सकते हैं, बट were is a more better form। सिंपल पास्ट प्लूरल, ठीक है? सिंपल पास्ट प्लूरल की तरह। सेकेंड, आफ्टर इट इज हाई टाइम, जब भी हम ये लिखते हैं इट इज हाई टाइम, आफ्टर इट इज हाई टाइम, सो कैसे एक्सप्रेस करेंगे उसको हम? फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी से इट इज हाई टाइम यू डिड समथिंग न्यू, इट इज हाई टाइम यू डिड समथिंग न्यू, आपने कुछ नया, आप अब कुछ नया करो। ये हाई टाइम है कि आप कुछ नया करो, राइट? नेक्स्ट, सी, आफ्टर जब भी कभी ऐसी सिचुएशन आती है जिसमें हम एक्सप्रेस करते हैं किसको, वुड रैदर, had rather. So would rather, had rather plus clause, कोई भी clause यूज होती है तो हम कैसे एक्सप्रेस करेंगे इसको, इसमें हम थ्री फेजेस आर फॉलोड, तीन फेज फॉलो होते हैं बाय अ क्लॉज, थ्री फेजेस आर फॉलोड बाय अ क्लॉज इन ए सबजंक्टिव मूड। ठीक है, तीन फेजेस फॉलो होंगे बाय अ क्लॉज, these phases are followed by a clause in a subjunctive mood. So otherwise direct infinitive is used. So direct infinitive otherwise हम यूज करते हैं. So how do we use it? For example, हम लोग कहते हैं I would rather you help my brother. Help my brother. I would rather you help my brother. आप मेरे भाई की मदद करो. ठीक है. I would rather go to Mumbai. I had rather you stayed with me. Rather you stayed with me. ठीक है. So I had rather you stayed with me. Next, कोई भी ऐसा subjunctive mood which is referring to the past situation, use past perfect tense. So आप उसमें past perfect tense को यूज करो. past perfect tense को हम कैसे यूज करेंगे? past perfect tense, so we can say, for example, I wish I had a gun then. Have you ever heard of these sentences whereby we use the had twice? I wish I had the gun there. ठीक है. So एक had है रखने के लिए, एक had है past perfect का. I wish I had not met her last year. I wish I had not met her